Why do Vietnamese families visit graves every spring and celebrate together? Qingming Festival, Tomb Sweeping Day, is one of Vietnam's most meaningful traditional observances, deeply rooted in the nation's spiritual and cultural life. It reflects the long-standing moral principle of remembering the source of the water we drink, a way of expressing gratitude to ancestors that has been preserved for generations. Taking place in early April each year, when the weather becomes fresh, mild, and full of spring vitality, Qingming is not just a seasonal marker in the traditional East Asian calendar. It is also a special time for people to turn their hearts toward their roots, their ancestors, and the sacred values of family. In the minds of many Vietnamese people, this is a moment to pause from the busyness of daily life and return home, to reconnect with family, honor traditions, and strengthen bonds within the extended family. One of the most important customs during this occasion is tomb sweeping. Early in the morning, as soft sunlight spreads across fields and village paths, families head to cemeteries to visit and care for the graves of their ancestors. Although the atmosphere can be lively with many visitors, it remains respectful and solemn. Each person takes on a task: cutting grass, sweeping away debris, rebuilding the mound of earth, or cleaning the gravestone. These simple acts carry deep meaning. They are not only about maintaining the resting place of the deceased but also about expressing filial piety and heartfelt gratitude toward parents, grandparents, and earlier generations. It is a powerful reminder of one's roots and of the sacrifices made by those who came before. After cleaning the graves, families set up offerings right at the burial site. These offerings can be simple: incense, flowers, fruit, and water, or more elaborate, including sticky rice, boiled chicken, rice wine, and traditional cakes, depending on each family's circumstances. When incense is lit, fragrant smoke rises into the quiet air, and people grow still, focusing their thoughts on their ancestors. They offer prayers for peace, protection, and good fortune. Some stand silently for a long time, as if speaking to loved ones who have passed away, as though the boundary between the living and the dead briefly fades. These moments create a profound emotional depth that defines the spirit of Qingming. Beyond tomb sweeping, Qingming is also a time when extended families and clans hold ancestral ceremonies. At ancestral houses or the home of the family head, relatives from near and far gather together. They prepare offerings to present on the ancestral altar, often including a variety of traditional dishes that symbolize unity and abundance. The preparation itself is lively and warm, involving multiple generations. Elders guide and instruct, younger members help cook and arrange the offerings, and children watch with curiosity, gradually learning about their cultural heritage. The ceremony is conducted with great respect, with prayers that honor the ancestors' contributions and ask for their blessings for the family's well-being and prosperity. After the formal rituals comes the most joyful part, the shared family meal. This is when everyone sits together, eats, talks, and reconnects. Relatives who have not seen each other for a long time catch up, sharing stories about their lives, work, and families. Old memories are revisited, often bringing both laughter and emotion. Elders pass down knowledge about the family lineage, its history, and the achievements of ancestors who helped build the family's legacy. Through these conversations, younger generations gain a deeper understanding of their origins, develop a sense of pride, and feel a responsibility to preserve and continue these traditions. In this way, Qingming Festival is not just a ritual, it is an important occasion for strengthening family ties. In modern life, where people are often busy and sometimes disconnected from traditional values, Qingming serves as a meaningful reminder. It brings people closer together, creating opportunities to reconnect, share, and build lasting relationships. Simple gestures, a handshake, a kind question, a shared meal, become powerful threads that bind family members and relatives. Moreover, Qingming carries strong educational value. Through the practices of tomb sweeping and ancestral worship, younger generations learn about respect, gratitude, and responsibility toward their family. They come to understand that they are not just individuals living for themselves, but part of a larger lineage and a long-standing tradition. This awareness encourages them to uphold moral values and preserve the cultural heritage passed down by their ancestors. In essence, Qingming Festival is a beautiful and deeply human tradition in Vietnamese culture. It is a day for returning to one's roots, for honoring ancestors, and for strengthening family connections. Even as society changes over time, the core values of this tradition remain intact and cherished. In the gentle smoke of incense, in the quiet footsteps at the cemetery, and in the warm laughter around family meals, Qingming continues to remind people of where they come from and of the sacred meaning of family. If you love discovering authentic cultures and hidden traditions around the world, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts. Subscribe to Hidden Vietnam Ways for more unique stories from Vietnam.